In these end times, we are realizing that this world is lying to us about everything. And we are realizing that they have lied to us about the name of the Messiah. So this world tells us that the name of the Messiah is Jesus. But Jesus is a Latin name, and the Messiah was a Hebrew man. How does a Hebrew man end up with a Latin name? Well, let's look at what the Messiah says about his name. Let's go to John, or actual name, YAHUSHÚA, chapter 5, verse 43. It says, I have come in my Father's name, and you do not receive me. If another comes in his own name, you will receive him. So he says that he literally comes in his Father's name. Now, many have interpreted that as he comes in his authority. I agree with that. That is one interpretation. Yet there is also a literal interpretation of the name of the Messiah. As the Messiah, we'll see what it's supposed to mean. So if we go and find this out, if we go to the first verse of this chapter, we're going to see that the name Jesus that this world taught us, if we go to the concordance, it is G2424. And as you can see here, it says Jesus. When we click on it, you see that it's pronounced Jesus. Yet, just little things down, it says root word, etymology of Hebrew origin, H3091. Interesting, but yet they tell us that Jesus, and down there it says Jesus, which means Jehovah is salvation. Interesting. And by the way, Jehovah is not the right name, it's YAHWÉH. Yet, let's see what the original, when we click on the original, H3091, we see that this name is a Hebrew letters, and we see that the root word or etymology comes from two words. One, H3068, which is the name of Yahweh, and H3467, which is Yasha, which means to be saved or delivered. And it's interesting, as we go down, it says that Joshua or Jehoshua means Yahweh is salvation. So that's interesting. This name actually means that. And by its definition and with those letters that it shows there, it shows that the name of the Father is in the name of the Son. Yet, if we go back to Jesus or Jesus, where does the name of the Father depict from there? Just because they tell us that's what it means, it's not right. Now, YAHUSHÚA is his original name given at birth. This is the name that he comes in the name of his Father. Now, when we go back to Jesus or Jesus, that's another name, and that's the name that everyone has followed. This is what the Messiah was telling us. So he who has ears, let him hear.